Exclusive. El-Rufai to turn down Tinubu's ministerial position even if Ribadu relaxes hold on security clearance. The former Kaduna governor now intends to show the Nigerian public that there were no justifiable grounds for the outcome of its security assignment to be placed on hold. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always having you here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. NSA Ribadu is all but guaranteed to excuse himself from President Bola Tinubu's Federal Executive Council, even if its security clearance ultimately goes through for ministerial confirmation, People's Gazette had from two people familiar. The former Kaduna governor said he was incensed by the hold on his senatorial endorsement that appeared to cast a pall on its security status as a prominent Nigerian politician, according to the sources who urge anonymity to relate aspects of a recent meeting with the ministerial nominee to the Gazette. From our findings, Mr. El-Rufai has not publicly announced his intention to abandon his ministerial nomination because he believed the Senate would eventually receive a green light from the national security establishment and subsequently confirmed him. He has decided to wait until his confirmation before announcing his desire not to serve in the cabinet, source said. Eliminating any emergency development that could force his hands otherwise, he could be the first to resign ministerial appointment between Senate confirmation and inauguration. The reason Mr. El-Rufai decided to follow this approach, the Gazette had, was to show the Nigerian public that there were no justifiable grounds for the outcome of its security assignment to be placed on hold, presumably by National Security Advisor Ribadu, much less being generous enough to preclude him from serving as a minister. Mr. El-Rufai was among three politicians whose confirmations were withheld by the Senate on Monday. They were among 48 total ministerial nominations forwarded to the upper parliamentary chamber by Mr. Tinubu, with lawmakers clearing 45 names who are now being assigned portfolios. Senate President Godwin Akpabio was silent on what informed the body's decision to reject three ministers. Whereas the grounds for withholding confirmation for the two other nominees, Abubakar Danladi of Taraba and Stella Okotiti of Delta, was publicly documented, even if unstated by Mr. Akpabio. Mr. El-Rufai's fate has been stranded in the realm of high-octane speculations that have proven rather stubborn for his supporters to quell some of his opponents, sworn the hold was due to Mr. El-Rufai's handling of ethnic and senatorial clashes that overshadowed most of its tenure as a two-term governor, while others cited the politician's insinuated propensity for corruption and betrayal of allies. Mr. El-Rufai's decision came despite relentlessness from the closest and most powerful friends who said he should follow them to see Mr. Ribadu to resolve any outstanding issues. His Excellency NSA Ribadu is a man of conviction, and he has made it clear that he won't be meeting Ribadu to lobby him for security clearance, one of our sources said. In fact, He was supposed to be in Abuja on Wednesday for a meeting with the NAS, but he vigorously turned it down. Mr. Ribadu's involvement in the last-minute intervention of the NAS in the ministerial nomination process was first reported by Sahara reporters. The Gazette held that Mr. El-Rufai insisted that he won't be meeting Ribadu because he strongly believed the NAS lacked requisite political structure to unilaterally withhold a ministerial nomination. Mr. El-Rufai and other nominees had been previously cleared by the State Security Service prior to being asked to proceed to the Senate. They were all questioned for more than a week as part of the screening process. However, remained unclear how Mr. Ribadu managed to successfully raise objection to the previously imminent confirmation of Mr. El-Rufai and two others. Whatever Ribadu might be doing, he won't be able to do it without the president's knowledge, the source said, echoing Mr. El-Rufai's position, so that is why he would wait until he finally gets confirmed by pulling out of the cabinet. Mr. El-Rufai did not return to a request seeking comments from the Gazette about what he told his friends, yet he did not object to running this story. Mr. Ribadu, whose specific cross against Mr. El-Rufai could not be yet ascertained by the Gazette, they did not return a request seeking comments about his involvement on Tuesday night. A spokesman for the president was not available for comments on Wednesday morning. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.